Last week, I addressed the question of whether a neck injury or condition would likely be granted service connection if claimed as secondary to a shoulder injury. This week, I'm going to talk about the reverse possibility, whether a shoulder injury or condition could be secondary to a neck injury. I want to give my perspective as an orthopedic surgeon in this video. My name is Dr. David Geier, triple board certified orthopedic surgeon, sports medicine specialist, and anti-aging and regenerative medicine expert. I help veterans by writing Nexus letters that argue that your orthopedic injuries are connected to your military training and service so you can get the compensation you deserve. This video is the latest in a new series of videos that I'm making in which I answer questions about service connections and possibilities for service connections that I get from military veterans across the country. And again, this is the reverse of the video last week. So if you didn't see that, check that out. But I talk about, could a neck or cervical spine injury be considered secondary to the shoulder? This time we're going to do the reverse. Could a shoulder injury be considered caused by the neck? And this one is tricky. Like I said with the other one, that's a tricky argument. This one, I think, in a lot of ways might be even harder. There's no question that somebody with a degenerative cervical spine condition, degenerative disc disease, facet osteoarthritis, spinal stenosis, can have shoulder pain. And usually that's part of what's called cervical radiculopathy, where a nerve root gets pinched in the neck, one of the nerves that run down the arm, and it causes shoulder pain. A lot of time it goes pain down the arm. So there's no question. So the argument is if you have radicular symptoms, whether that's pain, shoulder, or down the arm, numbness, tingling, weakness, and you have a diagnosis of cervical radiculopathy, no question that can be argued as secondary to the cervical spine degenerative condition. But would that cause rotator cuff tear, glenohumeral arthritis of the shoulder, AC joint arthritis of the shoulder, biceps tendinosis? I think that would be a very, very difficult argument to make. I am not aware of studies that would definitely show that. Shoulder pain, potentially, even though I don't like just claiming pain very often. I've seen a lot of denials. Again, the vast majority of the veterans that reach out to me have been denied before, and I've just seen so many veterans that just claimed pain of an area and it got denied. That's a whole other discussion. But one of those degenerative conditions of the shoulder caused by degenerative disc disease, that would be tough. And again, I think that's one of those, I use this a lot. Like if you ask 10 orthopedic surgeons, could it be caused? Not. I think that would be at best maybe 50-50 that would say that shoulder degenerative condition was caused by the neck. There might be ways to argue it and increase stress on the shoulder due to issues with the neck, but it would just be a really tricky argument. If it's again, a degenerative condition of the shoulder, rotator cuff tear, arthritis of some sort, I would much rather say primarily caused by military service and physically demanding military duties and activities. But again, a lot of it depends on the specifics of a veteran's case and all the medical records and things like that. That's just been my thoughts and what I would say just based on treating patients for 20 years. And again, in sports medicine, so many of the patients I treat are shoulder injuries. It's just what I would say based on the scientific literature that's out there. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the disability claims process, I've written an ebook that you can get completely free, the 8 most common reasons the VA denies service connection for disability claims and how you can beat those. There's a link in the description under this video. Click that link at the very top. There's a description of the ebook. Enter your name and email address. I'll deliver it quickly and directly to you. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell to be notified when I release a new video and when I start my monthly live streams, the Veteran Nexus Letter Live show. If you're interested in a Nexus Letter, DBQ, whatever it is for your injury or condition, click that same link in the description under this video. Scroll down, you can read more about working with me and working with my team. We do everything we can to make the process simple, to make it quick, and I really try to deliver work that gives you the best chance of success in your claim. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to helping you.